that ASAP of not ASAP, a Ferg was going in on Bambi. I can't remember the line though. But yeah. All right. Without further ado though, let's get into this Kubera live reaction. Like the video, subscribe, hit the bell, share it, watch it on YouTube later, subscribe to the Patreon, pledge to the Patreon. Let's hop into this live reaction, man. Let's see what we're cooking up. Last chapter was crazy with Laila. Okay. I don't want Vitronym to die. You stop time with that thought. Is it possible to set the duration of time stop with such a vague condition? It's hard to believe. No, it's real. Believe. I already... Truthfully, I dare you to die. We should do a battle rap stream and just watch some Tay Rock, watch some New Twerk, watch some I used to watch King of the Dot. I don't remember that white guy's name, but he was nice. He was nice. He was nice. See, look at him. He's half-bodied. Man, he could recover. That's just an arm and a leg and some chest meat, I believe. But that's really all I was thinking about. For now, my only idea is to heal him. Such an uncertain idea, it's a risky move. Whether I succeed or fail, my recovery magic uses will be lost. Even once time flows again, a day has to pass for the exhausted uses to refill. I will do my best to help you. In return for the uses in recovery magic that you use, I will be right by your side and protect you with everything I have, Laila Nim. look at her. That's a flesh wound. Just a flesh wound. You'll be all right. My sexy powder gal. Shout out to Powder. Hi, babes. We hydrated with the bottle. Got the thermal flask. We hydrated. We gotta figure out that mystery. We need more breakthroughs in the cases. As your memories unlock from your amnesia, we're gonna find out more and more and get to the truth of the case. Then I'm gonna summon the mystery labyrinth, and we're gonna solve it. Is it good? No plastic, and no more powder. Yes. We're moving on up, people. Got the wowder. Okay. So in return for the use of, oh god, she said she'll protect you with everything I have. Lala looks at her. Lee's kind of like, please listen. All right, I will give it a try. Hati Asvins. Hati Asvins. Hati Asvins. Let's go! Look at him. He's crispy. The arm is back. He's healed. He's fine. He's good. We did it. We won. Chapters. You know what? Kubera was a really great series. It ended with the recovery of Vitra. We don't need to see anything else. We're good. It's time for us to move on to a new series, a new webtoon called Inga Dinga Maunga, and we're gonna read that. So start. Let me stop. My king is say, sweet heavens, no more tears, no more. Yes, you have a happy man again. We back. We back. Hallelujah. I prayed for days like this. Okay. I think it worked. His wounds are healing. Thank goodness. If this had failed, I would have run out of uses. But it seems that time is still stopped. Ah. I'm sorry. I guess this wasn't the solution. Rather than wasting time blaming yourself, let's try the next best option. Oh shit. She said, ain't no time to pout. Ain't no time to feel sorry for yourself. What's the next method? Don't celebrate yet. Remember Josuke's granddad? Chill. But do you remember Joseph Joestar in the water bleeding out at like 80 something, 90 something? Remember what Dio did and he came back? We gonna be all right. We good. If Joseph could come back, Vitra could come back. Because I thought Dio had that man dead to rights. And that was sad. Okay. You said this was your only idea, so we can't just wait around until more clues come up. For now, it would be best to go to the Ananta resurrection site. Yes, I will have to stop Asha first. I'll help you move. He's...
Yay! Oni-chan, peace,
You
peace.
subscribe with the Prime sub. Yay. Thank you, babes. I appreciate you.
Yay! Oni-chan,
Paid, as Simi would call it, your citizen tax. But yeah, I give Simi all my Prime subs always every month, and now you get some perks. if he was a gamer. But he's good. Look at him. He's just sleeping. He's just a sleepy baby. My king for real. One last god, Kubera. Story and art by Kurigam. Season 3, episodes 362, King of Snakes. 24, King of Black Mamba, Kobe. Not the kiss. Step. Is this shortened distance? The skill is difficult enough to use on its own. It was possible to use it while running like this. Even Rao wouldn't have been this skilled. You're amazing. Originally, I couldn't use it to this extent. It was hard to concentrate, and the skill put a great strain on my legs. Are you saying that as your physical abilities have improved, you have become able to withstand the strain of shortened distance? I can withstand the strain thanks to the boots, and when I went to N20, I was able to improve by leaps and bounds. But yes, you can put it like that. I think you're moving much faster with this than Asha. Yes, it took a moment before I could chase after Asha from the Polar Sea, but I caught up with her near Eloth. I swear I thought you almost said King of Blacks, Black Mamba. I see that 24. That's Kobe number. 8 and 24 belong to Kobe forever. Forever. Asha's like snaking around, slithering is so unsettling. I don't know what it is about it. It's unsettling. Even if Asha had been heading straight to the South Pole this whole time, she would still be passing through the desert right now. As things are going, we can catch up with her before she reaches the south. Rather than catching up, let's change direction a little. Huh? I'm telling you to head to the South Pole, but deviate from Asha's path so we don't run into her. What's this about? Aren't we trying to stop Asha? No, it's dangerous there. Asha's partial Sura form was too large. Was far too large. If it's to that extent, it is very possible that she can completely Surify. Even if I hadn't retreated and joined forces with you, I wouldn't be certain of victory. And now I have lost all my uses of recovery. And now I have even lost all my recovery magic uses. If I fight in this state, there is a much higher chance of losing. The recovery magic because of me. Rather than rushing in recklessly, it's better to go to the resurrection site before Asha and ruin her plans. So that means you know how to cancel the resurrection, right? Yes. So let's reach the resurrection site first. I don't know if anyone else got this feeling, but I think Laila's scheming something. I remember Asha saying something as soon as she's done with Lee, she'll betray her or something of the sort. I don't remember exactly what she said verbatim, but I feel like Laila's up to something secretly. I don't know what though. We'll see. We will see. Yes. So they're going. Maruna, best chicken on the planet. He's cool. He'll blow up a planet. And he's sexy. Sexy. So Maruna's looking around. He's looking at people. It's confirmed. Will Larva is also frozen, so you're just flying around, huh? But what are those marks? Did an Ananta Rakshasa pass by? Is time moving for the terrain? The terrain is suddenly changing on its own. Is this... Oh, wait. He can't perceive Asha, but he can see where she's moving. So he's seeing the ground where she's slithering. Yo, hold on. But what are those marks? Did an Anata pass by? Is time moving for the terrain? The terrain is suddenly changing on its own. In this kind of situation, no way. Yo, you just attacked it? Attacked Asha? Let's go. So he attacks. He's observing. He looks. I didn't mean that as a threat, but it didn't dodge at all. It was hit straight on and is still moving, even though it was an attack that someone on the level of an Ananta Rakshasa would have never withstood. No, maybe it isn't a Rakshasa. If they are capable of moving freely in a situation where time has been stopped and they can easily withstand my attacks, as expected, it must be the resurrected Ananta. Ooh. Okay. You're a little off. A little bit. You get 70%. You get 7 out of 10 points for this answer. It's Astra is definitely trying to become that. Astra has already adopted some Anata traits. So you're kind of off, but you're kind of right. You're getting there. You're getting there, my boy. What a disaster. I wasted too much time on Helmut. Father said that there was still time and that there would be no issues with until the succession of the Taraka clan's throne. What should I do? How am I supposed to handle an already resurrected Ananta by myself? As I thought, he can't perceive me, so he can't deal damage to me. Oh, that's what happened. You actually missed, or didn't hit her. Judging from the fact that he tried attacking, it seems he can perceive the terrain changes. I can make good use of this. Oh no. What is she scheme? Stay scheming. I should stay scheming, bro. Oh my god. What are you up to now? What's this? They're not fighting against me or trying to run away. They just need to be moving around. Taking a close look, are they writing letters? What is she about to spell? Oh my god, bro. Okay, so this is where I ran into Asha. Now that I think about it, it seemed like no one but me could perceive Asha, but you did too, Laila. Mumble. So it doesn't work as I thought. Is something wrong? If there's anything I can do to help you with the process of canceling the resurrection. You said you met Asha here. How did you get out of that situation? Just like how Ganhaver's attack was passing through Asha just because he couldn't see her. That did happen, you're right. So this is consistent. You're totally correct. What's up, Pantagana? What's going on? Oh, Asha told me that she herself would become Ananta and to take the child who was captured here and get away. I thought that Asha wasn't the type to be worried about a child's life, so I took her with me too. It seems that you and that child were a nuisance to Asha. Yes, that's what it seemed like. It seemed like everyone else had to leave, and the only person remaining would go on to become Ananta most likely. I don't like that Laila brushed off that question, though it did say up here she mumbled like a response. Why can you perceive her? I want to know. I'm still recovering from Andorthy and Belleria. Oh, man. I don't know what's going on with people, but it is what it is, I guess. That was a fever dream as far as I'm concerned. Most likely. So, get out quickly, huh? To be honest, there's no method to cancel the resurrection now. The best we can do is seizing Ananta's power before Asha can. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Oh, boy. If Asha can't be stopped, someone must become Ananta before she does. And with that power of Ananta, all wrongs can be corrected. But that's no different from what Asha is trying to do now. No, it's different. The entity that becomes Ananta is not the same. Shouldn't we prevent a mass murderer like Asha from abusing this great power? Laila, no, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't. I knew you were scheming. I knew you were up to something. What is Maruna gonna do when Asha spells the word? There's no time. Asha will be here soon. Get up before that happens. Hurry up. I don't want to. I didn't think you were that kind of kid. I guess it's true that you never know a person's heart. To think you were secretly coveting Ananta's power. You're misunderstanding. I'm trying to prevent Ananta's resurrection. Even if I ended up alone here, I wouldn't know how to claim that power. Tries to hit her. She steps back. This does hurt to watch. It does. I don't like this. Give it a second thought. If you leave now, I won't chase after you. That spear deals damage proportional to the guilt that the target feels. Asha at least didn't seem to get hurt, even by being hit by it. I don't know how powerful it is, but it's highly likely that it won't be blocked by the boots. I have to take care not to touch it. Laila, then please listen to me. Ananta's resurrection. Maruna is here. It's as they spelled out. It's as they spelled out with those letters. Ananta's resurrection isn't completed, and she's looking down. Crash, crash, boom. Kubera leaves? To be continued. Ah! Laila, why? We know about her though. She be scheming. Built up the grief of making her use the Hati aspirin spells. Major blue ball ending. Yeah. The spears can be stored. Okay. That was good. That was good. Jesus, man. I have no idea where we're going with this. I genuinely don't. And I still think there's probably one other person who can move and stop time. But let's read Kurrigan's blog real quick. King of Snakes is my favorite. It's season 3. I just gotta be honest. It's moving me. I'm moved. My favorite arc of the 3rd season, man. It's gas pack. Okay. Kurrigan's blog, season 3, episode 362, King of Snakes 24. Are you just gonna walk? Both Laila and Lee's spear can be stored by shrinking them down in size, like the neutral bow. Does Lee's have any storage space? Just look at the 3 books she received from Vayu and kept somewhere before taking them out. Is she hiding them in the height of bondage or something? His human form wings were there from the beginning. Once again, there are people excitedly clamoring. Maruna finally got his wings. Seeing his human form with the wings, LOL. In human form, his wings came out immediately after his development to 5th stage. He just had trouble taking them out in Sura form. Now he can. He's been practicing. He's been in the lab. Group discussion once the arc is completed? Absolutely. We need that. Absolutely. 100%. It's going to end up being a top 5 arc of the series, I think. Top 6, I think, yeah. Definitely going to be a top 6 arc. I'd be shocked by the end of the series if this is not like one of my favorites because of all the revelations we got, the characters I care about, like Asha returning, Vitra being involved despite what happened and everything. Laila, like, a lot of my characters are here. Like, you add Brilith to this arc and I might pop. Asha still doesn't want Lise to die. She knew Laila would turn on her, so she sent Maruna to save her. I think you're right. I think it's an elaborate plan to get Laila out the paint because Lise is being very honest. She has no desire to take Ananta's power in any capacity. And Laila, I said this earlier, Asha did make a comment about Laila turning on her at some point or whatever. But Laila misread Lise not wanting to leave as her trying to covet the power for herself. When she's like, no, I'm against the resurrection in general, under any circumstance. I don't care if I was here alone. I don't want it, nor do I know how to absorb it. Both Lise and Laila have hair on the back of their heads parted in 2 ways. Some inside the cloak, some outside of it. But sometimes it doesn't look good to put it all inside or outside, so I gotta distribute it with care. The hair still looks thick even when distributed. It's magical, isn't it? The queen of this field is Sagara. No matter what her hairstyle, the ponytail or twin tail, the thickness of her hair looks similar. I've even dodged lightning before. There was a person who was very angry saying Laila was attacking so stupidly. But let's read next episode. Ooh. What we think, gang? How do you guys feel about this chapter? So Maruna still can't perceive Asha, but he can see where she's moving and causing the craters and divots in the earth. And Asha spelled out something in order to make him come to the resurrection site. And I don't recall Maruna and Laila having any real relationship or any real interactions, if they really know each other or not. So it should be intriguing to see what decision he makes here. But I feel like Asha is probably lurking around, trying to make her move at the right time to seize the power of Ananta. Maruna's my son, and I'm proud of him, even when he's a bird brain. Naya, you should be all for getting rid of Lise for taking your king. Hold on, though. Hold on, Scobe. Hold on. I'm trying to scroll up fast. He's okay. I believe. Look at him. He just sleeping. And chaos controlled right now. He's out. This is our world did right now. He just sleeping. He just sleeping. It's okay. He's all right. He's rest my sweet king, my glorious king. Hold on, blow my nose. I think the most shocking thing about this, for me, about this King of Snakes arc in general, is I genuinely can't see where this is going, and all the twists and turns keep catching me off guard and throwing me for a loop. When I think I know what's gonna happen, or I think what direction we're going in, I just get hit with a curveball. I swing and I miss, and I'm like, well, maybe I should shut my mouth, sit back and listen. But this is good stuff, man. I thoroughly enjoyed this chapter. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10, 8.6 out of 10. We're down from the 9.5 or the 10 out of 10 last week, but it's still a really great. I mean, I rarely give this anything lower than an 8, anyways, because every week is great. Do I have a favorite panel this week though? I'm trying to think. Lila's kind of smile. I mean, it might just be that Vitra panel I was just on because he's sleeping. But I feel like Laila had like a, and I noticed anytime Laila fights, she's in like her hat and her like veil. I wonder why that is. Let me think. It's kind of this panel right here, where she's kind of looking back like this, where I'm like, you have evil intention, you have devious intentions, yo. Like, what are you really over there scheming? Like, I'm watching you, eh? I'm watching you. Laila is also very pretty. She is. I think Laila's one of the prettiest characters in Kubera. Absolutely. Without a doubt. So, does anybody believe Laila when Laila is being like, no, Asha's a mass murderer. She's bad. Therefore, if I have the power, we could stop her? Or do you think she wants to covet that power for a completely different reason? Something a lot more self-serving, selfish? Or, like, or do you think it's one of those two things could be true at once? She wants to stop Asha. She doesn't want her to have the power, but she also needs it for something for herself. But the Powder Queen takes the cake in real life? Yes, she does. Absolutely. Sexy powder gal. I have no idea what Laila's planning. Neither do I. This is definitely a wait and see approach. I'm here like, I don't even know what you're scheming, what plans you have, but I somewhat saw this coming based on what Asha said, because I think Asha understands Laila's, I guess, real nature or other nature much better than maybe most. But that's crazy. And she brushed off why she could see Asha. Why do you guys think that Asha can be perceived by Laila? Do you think it's the Ananta connection? She has the name. Lise has the name. Asha has the power she absorbed through the shedding of time or whatever the case may be. However she got that power, do you think that's why? Like, hypothetically speaking, if Ananta was still alive, Ananta could see her? Like, I'm not sure what the literal conditions are for being able to perceive Asha. And I'm curious to know what you guys think. If you have any ideas or thoughts. It's probably the same reason why Lise can see her. Laila and Asha seem to have a relationship that goes back a few years too. Maybe when they were both, when she was in her magician phase. But she did mention that after absorbing the Sura power, she lost her ability to use magic. And even though maybe the same name Ananta, that's what I'm thinking. It's the name. That's my best guess. That's the biggest common denominator and overlap between Lise and Laila. They both have the name Kubera. Kubera kind of had the name Ananta for a point, and they both are like Kubera something Ananta. Since Maruna can't see her, it's probably related to the name Ananta. God Kubera was disappearing when he saved Lise from the elevator. Yeah. Do you guys have a favorite piece of dialogue this week? Any line moved you? I almost feel like for me, My favorite line is this: I didn't think you were that kind of kid. I guess it's true you could never know a person's heart to think you were secretly coveting Ananta's power. Cause it's such a mischaracterization of Lisa's character, but I understand why she came to this conclusion. And if you really think about it, it's really an additive line. With Maruna saying Kubera Lees, I feel it. It's a line that kind of stacks upon her earlier commentary about Chandra being like, somebody's outward appearance doesn't show you whether they're repentant or not for the actions they have done or the action they have caused. Speaking to Chandra actually getting one shotted by the spear. So even though Asha's moving around and acting like she doesn't care about everything that she's done, it's like appearances can be deceiving. So I get why she came to that conclusion, but it's my favorite line. The best sort of misunderstanding, yes. It's just masterful writing on Kurigam's part. Absolutely incredible work. They can only see the decisions you make, not the choices you had. Exactly. Because Lee's is just out here trying to do the right thing, doing right by our people, and everyone out here scheming. This face Lila's making is very smug and condescending too. Like that might be one of my favorites, but let's keep it simple. Where's my king, my glorious king? This my favorite panel. This the GOAT panel. This one. Asha, give me the power. Lise, I'll die for you, but that name is too far. Lala, apparently I'm the only responsible person here. Where do we see this going, man? And do you think anybody ends up actually either succeeding in the literal resurrection of Ananta or stealing his power? Do you think it's going to happen, or do you think like it's going to be stopped? Like it's kind of like the whole Ace rescue mission of Marineford. Like, is Ace going to make it or is he not going to make it? Like, I feel like there's a variable and an outcome that may not have been explicitly presented to us that we're not considering. Like, I feel like there's like another option. Well, at the start of season 3, we saw Lise fight Ananta. All of those the premonitions and the predictions and the future side and the seeing into the future and insight and whatnot. Do you think somebody could have taken the form of Ananta and even look like him though? Or do you think that's really him? It's a good point. Did this how Lise becomes the time axis? I have so many questions, so much intrigue. I need a new chapter. I want to know how far the Raws are. And I promise you, if I wasn't live reacting, I'd be Raw gang every week. Soon as the Korean drops, the Korean version drops, I'm right in there reading along. Even if I don't know what it's saying, looking at the panel. Someone in the Raws chat suggested they should eat Ananta's body. Oh my god. Also, that Ananta was holding the sword of Re, which was interesting. Also, we can't see his face because his hair is covering it. I feel like if the sword of Re is there, Return is there, and Lise is there. At some point, whether with that scene, he comes before, after, or is around, and we just can't see him. Yuta's probably going to appear to help, or try to save Lise, or be in a weird state of mind. Because I'm still wondering about what's going to really happen with Yuta when it's all said and done. You know, there's a lot of things to consider there with him, with that boy. I'm not sure. I wonder how long this arc is too, because I really want to do a King of Snakes discussion when this is done. By the way, I know King Recon has recently caught back up. I'm going to try to get a Kubera discussion with him, a more general discussion. If I do it here, I'll post it on YouTube the same day I do it. If not, I'll do it on YouTube. At some point, I want to get a stronger computer and better internet and stuff so I can start maybe doing some streams on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. But as of right now, I can't do that. I don't have the a powerful enough PC nor internet for the time being, but we'll get there. making some upgrades. I'm already looking at new webcams to get like stronger, better webcams, and I want to see if I can start streaming in 60 FPS and everything too. But that's actually all I really have to say. So if you guys don't have any comments, questions, concerns, we're gonna wrap it up here for today for this stream. But stay tuned. And guys, go watch and drop a like on the YouTube videos for Kubera. I need those to hit 100 views each. So go show some love to those. I'm very interested in seeing what's going to happen with this though. And I want to know how long season 3 is going to be, if this is the last season or is she also going to do a season 4. But I believe that this might end with Ananta's resurrection or whoever steals his power or whatever the other option I believe exists that none of us are particularly considering. So yeah, we'll see.